Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer in the AFC North. Rumors are swirling around a potential blockbuster trade that might see Christian Wilkins, the disruptive defensive tackle from the Las Vegas Raiders, donning the black and gold of our Pittsburgh Steelers. That's right, a potentially seismic move that could reshape the division and bolster our front seven in ways we haven't seen in recent years. So, let's break it down, analyze what this could mean for the Steelers, and why fans should be excited about what's brewing behind the scenes. First off, the Raiders, sitting at 1-2 early in 2025, are facing some tough realities. Their defense has been allowing an alarming 145 rushing yards per game, which is a clear indication that their run-stopping capabilities are not up to par. With the NFL shifting more and more towards a balanced attack that emphasizes both passing and running, teams that struggle to stop the run are at a serious disadvantage. The Raiders, who are also trying to rebuild after a disappointing season, are reportedly open to trading Wilkins, who's currently valued at a second-round pick, mainly because they need cap space, which is around $22 million, to focus on their rebuild, especially at the quarterback position. Now, why would the Steelers be interested in Wilkins? Well, for starters, this guy is a disruptor in the trenches. His ability to collapse the pocket, stuff the run, and generate pressure makes him a perfect fit for what we need. In 2025, Wilkins has already made his presence felt with 12 tackles, 3 sacks, and 4 tackles for loss in just the early part of the season. His PFF grade of 82. 6 is among the top for interior defensive linemen, and his EPA per run stop of plus 0.15 shows he's not just a one-trick pony, but an all-around force. More importantly, Wilkins has been a key player in the Raiders' defense, especially in run defense, where he's contributed to their relatively stable performance despite overall struggles. His versatility is a huge asset, as he can play multiple techniques on the line, and his ability to generate pressure, at a rate of 14% pressure rate, can complement the Steelers' existing pass rush anchored by Cam Hayward, who's also having a solid year with an 81. 2 PFF grade and 4 sacks in 2025. The potential addition of Wilkins could mean a significant upgrade on the interior, allowing Hayward to focus more on rushing the passer or occupying double teams, which opens up opportunities for the outside linebackers and edge rushers. Now, let's talk about the impact this could have on our defense. The Steelers have historically been a team that prides itself on stout run defense and relentless pressure, especially in the playoffs. Adding Wilkins could boost our run-stopping efficiency by around 8 sacks per season, but more crucially, it could cut down the yards per game surrendered on the ground from around 120 to closer to 95. That's a game changer. It's about controlling the clock, dictating the pace, and forcing opponents into more predictable third-down situations. And don't forget, Wilkins isn't just a run stopper. His pressure rate and ability to collapse the pocket make him a dual threat on the interior. When you combine that with the Steelers' existing talent, it creates a nightmare scenario for quarterbacks. Plus, his versatility against the run, where he boosts the win rate by approximately 22% when he's on the field, means he can help shore up some vulnerabilities we've seen in Week 1 against the Ravens, where the team allowed 145 yards on the ground. With Wilkins in the middle, we'd be much more formidable, especially in critical moments late in games. Now, looking at the bigger picture, this move echoes the kind of trade that helped the Indianapolis Colts elevate their defense back in 2020 when they acquired Buckner. That trade was a turning point, boosting their run defense and giving them a playoff push. If the Steelers manage to land Wilkins, it could have a similar effect, adding a true interior disruptor who can elevate our entire defensive front. It's no secret that our pass rush has been solid, but could always use that extra push, especially against the run-heavy teams in the AFC North and beyond. What's intriguing is the potential impact on our overall team metrics. With Wilkins, our pressure per snap could increase by around 1-2 pressures, and double teams would be absorbed more effectively, freeing up other players. The offensive side of the ball could benefit indirectly because forcing quick three-and-outs or getting turnovers more frequently gives our offense more opportunities to score. The Steelers have a balanced attack this year, and adding a player of Wilkins' caliber could push us from good to elite. Now, let's consider the division implications. The AFC North is fiercely competitive, with teams like the Ravens, Bengals, and Browns all vying for supremacy. The Ravens, in particular, have shown a potent rushing attack and a solid defense. If the Steelers add Wilkins, we could tilt the scales in our favor, making it harder for the Ravens to run wild and giving our defense the kind of punch that intimidates opponents. It could shift the division power dynamic significantly, especially if the trade helps us clinch more wins in close matchups or when defending against tough rushing offenses. On the flip side, the Raiders, who are in a bit of a limbo right now with their rebuild, might see this as a necessary move to get cap relief and focus on their future. They're not going to get the same immediate impact from Wilkins as we would, especially since their defense is already struggling. But for the Steelers, this is about adding a piece that could be the difference in tight games, especially in the postseason. The goal is clear: bolster the interior, improve run defense, and create a more unpredictable pass rush. Now the odds are interesting. With a potential trade, the Steelers could see their Super Bowl odds improve from around plus 1,200 to plus 650. That's a significant jump, and it underscores how much faith the betting markets are placing on Wilkins' ability to be an X-factor in the trenches, especially come playoff time. Historically, teams with dominant interior defensive linemen tend to perform better in January, and if the Steelers can add Wilkins, it could be the missing piece that pushes us over the top. Looking forward, the future seems bright if this trade materializes. Our defensive line would be fortified with Wilkins, giving us a more balanced and aggressive approach. It also signals that the Steelers are serious about making a deep playoff run this season. The AFC is stacked, no doubt, but with Wilkins in the mix, we'd be better equipped to handle the best offenses the conference can throw at us. It's about creating chaos in the backfield, disrupting passing lanes, and shutting down the run, building on our tradition of tough, physical football. Of course, it's not just about one player. It's about what that player brings to the culture of the team. Pittsburgh football has always been about grit, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Wilkins embodies that mentality, and his addition would send a message to the league and our opponents. The Steelers are coming for the title, and we're not backing down. In conclusion, this potential trade is more than just a move for a player. It's a signal that the Steelers are serious about contending. The combination of Wilkins' disruptive ability, our existing talent, and the desire to dominate in the trenches could be the catalyst that propels us back into serious Super Bowl contention. Fans should be excited because this isn't just talk. There's real potential here to change the narrative, shake up the AFC North, and bring that Lombardi Trophy back to Pittsburgh once again. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think adding Wilkins could be the spark we need to make a real run? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates and analysis, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. Let's keep this conversation going, keep that passion alive, and as always, let's go Steelers.